start the marching rhythm. The prayer service had just concluded, and now it's time to let everyone know it's Pagwa. Holika Dahan, the eve of the Festival of Colors, is celebrated throughout the country, each Mandir in their own ways. Every year, devotees of the Radha Krishna Mandir would march to parade ground where the burning of the Holika takes place.
We have thousands of prayers that we use. Basically, we pray for protection, and as we burn Holika, we ask the fire god, who we recognize as Agni Devata, to burn all our negative thoughts, all impurities from within and around us, so that peace and joy can prevail.
While Holi or Pagwa marks the beginning of spring in India, the burning of the Holika is associated with the popular story of Prahalad.
Prahalad was the son of a very demonic king by the name of Hiranyakashipu, who, after performing rigorous penance, would have secured special boons and blessings from God, after which he started to rule and govern in a very unrighteous way, and he advocated that persons should desist from being God-fearing and desist from praying to God, and they should accept him as the living God. And he received opposition from his own son, who was a true servant, a true devotee of God. Because of this, King Hiranyakashipu tried to persuade his son to change his way of thinking, but he was very consistent with his belief and his faith in God, so he refused to obey the words of his father. His father eventually decided to kill him. Hiranyakashipu decided to ask his sister, whose name is given as Holika. She had a special boon from God that she could not be harmed by fire. So she was asked by her brother to take Prahalad and sit with him in the fire. And at that stage, Prahalad, who was just an innocent child, he continued to call out for the help of God. And what happened? God intervened, and Prahalad was saved, and Holika was destroyed.
So how is this story linked with the Festival of Colors?
It has become a norm. On the eve of Pagwa, we enact this same scene every year to remind everyone that perpetrators of unholy acts and those who create problems in the lives of innocent persons will be destroyed. After Holika was burnt, on the very next day, the ashes, they would have used that to celebrate the destruction of the evil Holika, and in order to celebrate, they used the ash and started to smear the faces of each other.
Hindus start preparing for this auspicious occasion 40 days in advance.
It's 40 days on Basant Panchami. That is when we would usually plant the symbolic castor oil tree, and on the night of Purnima, which is tonight, that very castor oil plant will also be burnt in the fire, and that plant represents Holika. So from Basant Panchami, for the period of 40 days, Hindus are expected to fast, and from Basant Panchami Day, the singing of Chautal and other renditions connected with Pagwa would have commenced.
Friends and families would gather around the bonfire until the last flame blows out. They would then celebrate love, unity, and the triumph of good over evil by smearing colored powder on each other. But they don't exactly go all out, because the next day is when the true celebrations begin. Davina Samaru reporting for the Evening News.